Biden administration and members of the United States military have asserted that U.S. involvement in Africa is crucial in the continued fight against insurgent groups and violent extremism. Throughout Africa, particularly the Sahel, jihadist extremist groups such as Boko Haram have clashed with security forces and threatened regional stability, leaving countless civilians in humanitarian crises. Amnesty International, in its annual report of human rights in Nigeria, stated, Boko Haram killed hundreds of civilians and carried out abductions which targeted women and girls. Government forces carried out indiscriminate attacks against villages and continued to detain thousands in inhumane conditions. The United States' direct involvement with armed conflicts in Africa is fairly limited, as U.S. presence in the Sahel is primarily aimed at providing exercises and training opportunities so that Africa forces are better equipped to respond to extremist threats and attacks. While violent extremism and armed groups are a practical challenge and a pressing issue that must be dealt with, many believe that there are deeper causes behind them that also must be addressed. As many African regions face economic instability and immense poverty, some assert that the existence of armed insurgent groups is part of a consequence of these chronic issues. The United States federal budget request for the fiscal year 2022 designates $715 billion for the entire Department of Defense, $554 million of which is intended to support the exercise and engagement requirements of 11 combatant commands. The United States Africa Command, or AFRICOM, is just one of these 11 combatant commands, meaning that its budget likely makes up a small fraction of the $554 million. While the creation of AFRICOM was initially controversial, many African leaders have grown more receptive to U.S. military presence on the continent as the security situation has continued to worsen. If the United States is to be a defender of human rights and a promoter of stability around the world, the security situation in Africa is a legitimate threat that cannot go under-addressed. For the full story, visit todaynewsafrica.com.